Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I have got so many requests for preparing a mind-blowing baking trivia with apples. So today I'll be preparing an impressive, delicious, breathtaking and crispy recipe, the apple roses. Hope you too will enjoy this baking marvel. I'm sure you have a whole lot of the ingredients required already in your pantry. Come, let's have a look. Plain flour 2.5 cups. Apples 2 numbers. Lime juice 1 tablespoon. Cubed butter 1 cup plus 1 tablespoon. Chilled water 8 tablespoons. Salt a pinch. And apricot jam. So let's start our journey to turn simple dough into a beautiful and delicious work of art. Add in the plain flour and a pinch of salt. Give a quick stir over and over. Then we need to add the lime juice. The reason is simple, lime juice makes the gluten in the flour more elastic. This elasticity will help the baked goods to rise and form the structure of those flaky layers. Next up we have the cold butter. I have cut them into 1/4 inch slices. I recommend you to use unsalted butter as I have done here. Mix it quickly as we don't want the butter to melt, and really cold butter is what we require. You need not be an expert to bake this wonderful apple dessert. Though this is a labor-intensive recipe, this is absolutely lip-smacking. And trust me, the puff pastry sheets at the store won't taste as good as the homemade ones. However, if you are unable to make pastry sheets at home, you may choose to buy them also. Now stir in the chilled water little by little until you get a firm dough. Chilled water is absorbed at a much slower rate into the flour, so it will help in preventing fast gluten formation. Now add some plain flour onto your workplace and roll and stretch the dough with your hands. Flatten it, fold it and wrap it with a cling wrap. Keep this in refrigerator for chilling for around 30 minutes. Chilling not only helps the butter to firm up but also prevents the pastry from becoming greasy, and it also relaxes the continued gluten development. Now we need to unwrap the dough, then add some plain flour onto the workplace. Roll the dough again and fold as shown in the video. Repeat the same process, roll, fold, then chill the dough for 30 minutes at least 5 times. The more you do it, the better. At the end, you will get a layered puff pastry sheet, fresh and homemade. You may choose to make the puff pastry sheets ahead of time and store it in the refrigerator. It will stay good for up to 2 days. Since there are umpteen number of culinary applications for the flaky puff pastry dough, you can get creative, but I am pretty sure this one will be your favorite after you try it out. This is an absolute dessert to impress your family and friends. Though the process is time consuming, trust me, it is worth the effort. So finally, we have layered and properly chilled puff pastry dough in our hands now. We are done with the first half of this race, and the second half is making the roses. This flaky baked wonder is sinfully crispy, delicate and buttery. It's simply an outright killer. Let's begin the next part, shall we? Cut the apples in half and get rid of the core. Remember, we need really thin slices and do not peel the apples. This gives it a bright red color for our roses. I have used red delicious apples in the recipe. You may choose a different variety. However, the taste and texture may vary. Add in the butter and lemon juice and a pinch of sugar. Mix it slowly so that the apple pieces won't break. Now on a baking tray, lay each piece and bake it at 170 degrees centigrade for 5 minutes and not a minute more. This will make them slightly soft and flexible, making them easier to roll. Unwrap the puff pastry over a clean and lightly floored counter. Using a rolling pin, stretch the dough into a rectangular shape. Cut into 1.5-inch pieces. Spread a thin layer of apricot jam on each strip of the dough. Arrange the apple slices on it, overlapping one another. Start rolling the strips and remember to keep the slices stick a bit outward as they are going to be the petals for our roses. Slowly press and fold the sheet as shown and roll it towards the end, and this will form a perfectly pretty rose shape. Repeat the same process and make as many as you want. Now preheat the oven at 190 degrees centigrade for 8 minutes and then bake it at 190 degrees centigrade for around 45 minutes. Be sure that the inner part of the pastry is cooked properly before removing from the oven. If after the 20 minutes mark the apples start burning, remove the tray from the middle rack and place it in the lower rack and complete the baking process. If you like, you can sprinkle some powdered sugar and cinnamon on top of the roses before serving. They are absolute bliss. I love to serve these amazing roses with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. You may choose your own creative way. I'm sure you will not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more unique recipes to come. Wish you a wonderful week ahead. Meet you with an awesome recipe soon. Bye bye.